Okay. We are go. Boom Boom has entered the live studio. All right, you there, bud?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
What up?
Not too much. I got a little echo today, some bitch. Hopefully that goes away.
I need to do
All
anything
right.
on my end.
Now you're good. You always sound beautiful,
Cool.
my friend.
Cool.
Your voice is Ryan Reynolds as well. Oh my god.
Oh, hello.
Uh, uh.
Drink Aviation Gin. We just had some actually.
Oh,
It was
right
pretty
on.
good. Yeah, it's really good
Cool, man.
actually.
Okay, I'll have to try some.
Support celebrity gins.
Support celebrity gin. Yeah, right. Actually,
What's up?
we're a fan of a couple of small gin makers from other
Oh,
parts of the world on Instagram. They found
sweet,
us, so yeah,
sweet.
I'm gonna look in. Speaking of gin, I'm gonna look into that.
I
Hey,
like
what you?
gin.
I do too. I'm kind of a
Good
vodka
stuff.
guy, but I like gin as well. I'm a Vesper kind of guy. If you know what a
Yeah.
Vesper is, it's what
Remind me to
gin.
tell you a
Say what?
goofy conspiracy theory about gin and tonics and the coronavirus.
Oh, good lord.
Just later. It's
Okay.
just very funny, very surface,
Okay.
very light, very funny.
Very
But
nice.
go on.
Very. All right. I was gonna say, what coffee are you drinking?
I just finished up some Snow Angel.
Very
I
nice.
got that stocked pile. It's
Mm,
we need to have it. Like
as do I.
is that what you're drinking?
No, I'm drinking Irish cream today. Two
Ooh,
roasting joes. It's
nice.
good. Yeah, it's
I
super
forgot
tasty.
about that one.
Mm.
The Irish cream is phenomenal.
Yeah, I've never had it before. I just saw that it was a thing this year, and I was like, I'm getting that because
What
I've
am
been
I
kind of wanting
thinking?
some Highlander grog,
I was just
but
saying. I was just thinking. I was like, I'm mistaking that with Grog,
yeah,
Highlander Grog.
it's similar to grog, but it's sweeter.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so you know what? Speaking of Highlander grog, the what's the goat one that you got me?
The roaming goat, I think.
Yeah, Roaming Goat. Yeah, that
A
was a good
fan.
Highlander grog, dude. Ah, buddy, we got people coming on. Let's see. I don't know. PBG 80 something something something. That's a you're a robot.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe you're real.
yeah. It could be.
And
I don't know, man.
Cake Sufiz also entered the live studio. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome to the show.
Welcome.
I'm Mike. He is
Um.
also Mike. This is coffee
Yep.
regular.
Yep. Here we are.
Mm. Ah,
What's your training been this week?
training's been good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ronan's kicking out training videos, so
Uh.
we got to get a little less creative. Oh, let's see. Someone's having a existential crisis now. Okay. Uh,
No need. It's okay. It's all good,
so
man.
that's been
It's
fun
all
to
good.
interpret because my daughter and I both agree that any of the partner drills are meant to be someone with your own size. And
Oh, okay.
being that we're very different sizes, there's been some modifications.
I feel you.
So that's been fun.
Well, like, I mean, I'm with Brooke, and
Uh,
I weigh probably like not 100 more, not actually 100, but like I'm significantly heavier. But we make it work, She
so you're
beats me,
bigger than you're bigger than you look, and
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
all probably larger than she looks as well. But
Very, very strong.
yeah, very strong. So there's a difference there.
Um. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of like solo drilling and stuff. A lot of body weight work. I've been really centering up on like. Have you ever seen? Are you familiar with Charles Bronson, not the actor, the prisoner?
Yes, I
Okay,
am. Yeah.
he's actually written a ton of books about working out in solitary confinement.
Oh,
So
nice.
like
Okay.
I've actually been thinking about those and addressing those and stuff. It's just like it's all sorts of different, push up, press up variations and squat variations, for like different varying amounts of small space and shit. Like
That's
it's kind of
cool.
funny. Yeah,
I'm a fan of convict conditioning. I
yeah,
do a lot of that. It's been fun. I've actually kind of put that on hold though, just to have fun with our training circuits.
yeah.
Me and my daughter put together a good one we're doing on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That is, it looks fun, looks easy on paper. I know how I work, and
All right.
we've been crushing ourselves with that. We're going to be freaking diesel, man.
Yeah, I mean, this is a prime time to like. I mean, obviously you have to be inside, or you should be inside and whatnot, but like use it to your advantage. Do your fucking Batman in the dark push-ups, you know, like get your training montage on, you know.
Yep. We have gone out a couple of times and had like social distance hangouts with a couple of my daughter's friends. They ride their bikes far apart from each other.
That's hilarious.
Which has been really funny, and it's been kind of a neat learning experience too, to kind of help her figure out what that actually means.
Yeah,
because like I don't expect anyone else to know this, but her friends like tried to elbow hug or something. I'm like, nah,
right.
nah.
You have like a squirt gun of hand sanitizer, like snap.
I need to do that. Yeah, back.
Instant, you know, sanitizing.
And so I've kind of been helping her to figure it out, so she could be like, "No," I'm like, "You got to make your own distance, man." You know. So that's cool.
It's a good way to like set boundaries, physical and otherwise.
Yeah.
But yeah, this week just got done watching Tiger King, which is it's very popular at the moment. People are talking about. There's memes. Whenever there's memes, you know, it's very popular. It's insane. It's fucking insane, dude.
Okay,
like,
what
hilarious.
is that? I've heard references to it, but I haven't heard anything about it yet.
All right, I'm gonna try and describe it without giving away too much without.
Well, okay. How about just tell me where to find it, and does it actually have a tiger?
Oh, there's tons of tigers. There's too many tigers.
So lots of tigers. Okay.
Lots of tigers, but just the other things that ensue is just pure insanity. Like there's like a couple wildlife parks in like the southern part of the country, in like Florida, South Carolina, wherever these people are. And there's this kind of like weird feuds going on in this tiny weird world of like cub petting and like tiger breeding and like tiger trading and stuff. Like, and this dude, his name is Joe Exotic, and he's just
Ashley Enter.
He's like,
cool.
What's up? But he's just he's a country singing, gun toting dude. Like, just he's eyebrow rings and just, you know, decked to the gills and tats and stuff. And he's
a tiger,
and he's got fucking like 200 tigers. He's got so many tigers. But it's just kind of there. Another plot ensues. Like, this other woman that like hates him, like he thinks that she killed her husband, and there's investigations and lawsuits and just like all sorts of craziness, and just more stuff unfolds, and he ends up going to jail. Like, just so much craziness. It's just hilarious. It's like jaw-dropping type shit, but it's also just weird, captivating. It's like something you wouldn't ever imagine to be captivated by. You know what I mean?
Okay, where do you find it?
This was on Netflix. I don't know if it's on anything else, but like
on Netflix. Okay, I'll have to check it out.
It's unreal, really.
Okay, man.
But yeah, just finished that up. That was great.
All right, cool.
Taking in some weekly trash that way, you know.
Well, yeah.
A little balance.
A little bit of drama. Keep your drama on television, everybody.
Exactly. And this is and some Doomsday Preppers, because it was hilarious. Just because that's a hilarious show in general.
I got to send you the picture of my glasses. Talk about Doomsday Preppers.
Yeah.
Paperclip and a rubber band. I can fix anything, man.
Dude, you're good. You're MacGyver.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
And I did actually order the same frames. I found them online.
Oh no shit.
I've had these frames for years. I mean, long time.
Yeah.
Like before my current eye doctor, and before my old eye doctor retired. So it's a long time ago now. And so I can't believe I found them. But I'm just gonna pop the lenses in myself.
Yeah. You'll do it. You'll take care of it. It's fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, YouTube will fix it.
Yeah, exactly, dude. YouTube. I was watching I'm a Pro. I could build like the 3-sided stairs and stuff off of decks. I watch so many YouTube videos. Like, I could do that right now.
Right on, man. Well, hey, when we build the throw deck, come over.
Yeah, exactly. What we get into today, dog?
All right, so today we're getting into is Johann Harri is back on Instagram.
Yep.
And yeah, I sent you that video. So Johann Harri, for those who don't know, author of Lost Connections, our first coffee table read, Also author of Chasing the Scream. Two books you need to check out. They're freaking amazing. And a guy we happen to like just a lot. But he popped on Instagram and was talking about what loneliness really is. And loneliness isn't the like absence of people. It's the absence of like having a common connection with a people or a group.
Yep.
And so, in this time of being alone together, are we finding, it's an opportunity to find, connections, real connections with people of like, who are you talking to? Who do you miss? Who are you hanging out with? Right. And I think we're kind of a neat example of that, of two people that should have known each other a long time ago and never did. And because you were kind of getting in the game as I was getting out of the game kind of thing.
Right.
And but when we met, we did kind of instantly connect because we had these common things. And so it, made us less lonely because we
Yeah.
could have weird discussions that we'd never been able to have with anybody else.
Yeah.
And so like that's the cool thing about being able to do the live podcast is I do enjoy talking to you and I would miss it a lot. And
Right.
so it does help in a time of social isolation and
Yep.
distancing from everybody to be able to, you know, even just have one friend that's your community,
Right.
that you can really chat with,
Just bounce ideas off of.
you and not feel as alone.
Yeah. I would say like over this past week and stuff, I've like reconnected and connected with more people than I have prior to this. When you have like obviously time on your hands and people are all kind of in the same boat, kind of twiddling their thumbs, not really knowing what to do, like that alone forces you to kind of like reach out and be like, hey man, like what's up, like how you doing, like like I was talking to my buddy who moved up to Brooklyn the other day, like and he's like, dude, it's weird, it's a ghost town. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to hear other people's perspectives, like last week when we had that dude in India on, like, and there's other people's perspectives of things.
Yeah, that's been fun.
It's nice to know that you aren't alone in what you're feeling,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and how you're reacting and
Yeah.
getting to see like sort of the different ways societies react to it is neat. And so different communities, how they're handling it.
Yeah. I'm seeing, so like, what do you think? I'm seeing like a lot of people be angry. Like, where do you think that's seated? Like,
I mean, I can see it
so
in a lot of different places.
Yeah, because I have
control issues.
I have a short temper and shit, and I'm not angry
Really
about things. Oh, dude, yeah.
I've never seen you angry. I kind of want to piss you off now.
That's the thing. When I do below the gasket, it's like scorched earth, and I have to do like a lot of reconciling. So I just can't.
Yeah, I'm kind of that way too, man. Like,
so like
I have a long fuse, but when it burns out, whew.
It's just over. Yeah. So like that's something I've obviously worked on. That's what martial arts has helped me with.
Yeah, because you get your ass kicked if you.
You get the shit kicked out of you. You can deal with it, motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it squashes that pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of anger, and I'm not sure where that's. I understand. Like I'm not saying I don't understand. Like I'm just saying like I'm seeing mixed messages between people being like be super compassionate and blah, and then people that are so angry about stuff.
Yeah, I think it comes from a lot of different places. Because for you and me in particular, this isn't particularly difficult yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you still got some paycheck coming in because you're doing all your videos and stuff.
At the moment, yeah, still doing it.
And I'm a stay-at-home dad, so like life actually hasn't changed that much.
Right.
Like I go to Target. I haven't been to Target in a week and a half. I'm going through withdrawal, but
that's what we were saying last week. We're like, our life is kind of like this anyway. Like
yeah. Because I used to have to make excuses to go out. That's one of the reasons why I go to the grocery store twice a week. Yeah. I don't necessarily need to, even though like I kind of pick up on Wednesday what I forgot on Monday, but it's just so I actually leave my fucking house.
Yeah, I think I've never verbalized it, but like I think I do the same thing. I like love going to the grocery store. The grocery store is my shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and so like you kind of that's been taken away, and I'm like I'm not missing anything.
Right.
You know, like I was making my wife was making a joke to me last night about how she used to come to class to see me when I was still teaching,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, yeah, every Tuesday. Like I was telling her why I like Tuesdays, because Tuesday the first sparring day of the week. Like from when I was a teenager, Tuesday was our first sparring day, so I fucking love Tuesdays because I got to fight.
Yeah.
And she's like, "How do you love Tuesdays?" Like we're having that discussion. She's like, "Oh, I like Tuesdays when I used to get to see you." And I was like, "Well, the exact same mats are downstairs, and I am there every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. You can come see me."
You know where to find me. Little
Yeah,
throwback, you know?
yeah. So yeah, it's like, well, fuck, nothing's changed. I just put the mats in my basement now.
Yep.
So,
It's there for a
but
reason. It's not a museum.
now the museum's on the shelves, not the
Exactly.
mats.
It's
Yeah,
a
but
functional museum, bro.
yeah, seriously. But that's for a lot of people, like if you're not knowing where your paycheck's coming from, or like your landlord's a dick and isn't freezing your rent or something,
Yep.
you're going to be pretty pissed.
Yeah. Yeah. And
So and I mean, but even some of those people, some people in that situation aren't pissed. I don't think
yeah,
it's necessarily like it's a personality thing, not necessarily a situation thing.
sure.
And like we were saying, how like real you's going to come out
Hmm.
when you're stressed. Well,
Yeah.
there it is, man.
Yeah. 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 You're right. You're right. I
Yeah.
don't know. And that's the thing. It's not like, and I understand like the anger at situations, and like believe me, like I've been thinking about stuff and having anxiety about certain things here and there, but it's just because it's
Mm-hmm.
unknown. But
Yeah.
I'm not trying to flip my lid about it, you know.
No, I mean, because nothing good comes of flipping out.
Yeah, and
I mean, it's
that
like,
I'm seeing most of what I'm getting at, I guess, is like people are going after each other,
yeah,
and that's what I'm like. Well, that's what I'm questioning. Is like everyone's preaching this togetherness stuff, and then they're
then
going after each other
then
like
blaming
that.
people for shit.
Yeah, I'm like, all
Yeah,
right, easy.
I don't know. By our standards, there's two ways to solve that. Either you two need to go in the parking lot and fight, or
Yeah,
you need to wear the together shirt,
right, right.
which is a giant shirt that two people
You
have to wear
fucking
together
you hug,
and just
you
hug.
hugging that motherfucker.
Or like what my goblin used to do, she'd make us kiss. You have to stand
Yeah,
right in front of each other with your hands behind your back and kiss, so I can fold my lips in. And oh, speaking of
sword.
which, she is doing much better.
Good.
She's not out of the woods yet. She's still a little off, but not bad. All her
Sure.
memory's still there. Everything's
Good.
fine, but she wants to go home. She's been
Yeah, I can
crushing it in
imagine.
physical therapy twice a day, so she is ready to go home and terrorize the family.
Yeah, glad she's doing better. Weird
Me
time to be
too.
dealing with that too, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm holding it together. I kind of, I've only sort of broken down a couple times talking to her,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
she won't let it
It's
happen, man. You know.
it's natural. It's
Yeah,
natural.
but I mean, you gotta like as she would tell me, you just have to keep moving forward.
Right, right.
Everything will turn out okay. You just keep moving forward. So this is what I do.
This is what we do, you
Yeah,
know.
and she, yeah. What?
Uh, yeah, that's stuff like that. A family member being able, not being up to capacity, and you not being able to like be there for them, and that can cause elements of anxiety and just like weirdness uh,
Mm-hmm.
during
But I
this
mean,
strange period of time.
how you react to it's a choice, man,
Right.
and you need to analyze the choice.
Yep.
And say, all right, is this going to help or is this going to hurt? I mean,
Yeah.
that's how I do it anyway. It's just in general.
Hmm.
Is it going to help everyone around me or is it going to hurt them? And,
Hmm.
for yourself, like, it's like, I don't know, some fun Chinese proverb about being angry at somebody and only hurting yourself. I'm not
Right. Right.
Confucius. I can't do it.
Yep. That's what I'm like. Kind of
Karina
like.
entered the studio. What's up? All right.
Hola.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome. Uh, but with loneliness, like, and yesterday, the video we were kind of referencing is he's like, you can even be lonely in a crowd of people and, room with
Mm-hmm.
familiar people and stuff like that. Like, and I think that can even start to be true in situations of isolation, kind of like this,
Yeah.
Um, there are aspects that I didn't even think about, like, because I'm so fortunate and generally sheltered that way. So, like, in terms of people being stuck in abusive households during this time, and just so much
Oh
weird
yeah.
things, just horrendous stuff. So, like, I'm very grateful for where I'm at. It's just a good time for me to be able to practice gratitude and
Hmm.
keep me in the right wavelength that way. Like,
Yeah,
it's a good time to
definitely.
practice all of like my mental games to keep my shit together.
Yeah,
you know.
interestingly enough, we never really talk about all the mental work that we do as far as just in our own situation, where I was kind of relating it to something else,
Yep.
of where now just alone all that mental work can really come in handy. You can really
And
practice it.
when you don't have, especially when like the physical aspect has been kind of stripped away, not stripped away, you can still do stuff, but it's not as free as it once was. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
so yeah, you really have to kind of put your mental gymnastics to work.
Oh, some dude named Sinister Breed is
Sweet.
on.
Dope
And
name.
yeah, and Dose entered the studio as well.
Bro.
Sinister. Funny. So you shaved it. What does this mean? Okay. Yeah, we got some weird stuff going on, bro.
Mhm. Um, but yeah, just like this is all of the time that like uh practice all of the
Oh, you said furry. Okay.
mm, uh again, like the mental gymnastics,
Mm-hmm.
right? Um Again, like our lifestyle, my lifestyle, like I kind of hang out, I stick, I'm a homebody, I stick to that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's in my nature, that's in my whatever, like that's kind of what I desire anyway. And then even like my interactions with people are still like fairly limited, like when it's not quarantine time, like just because
Yeah.
it gets taxing, tiring for me, I suppose.
Yeah.
Um, so putting that true, like putting all of like Johann Harri's like looking for signals to work, like that's the biggest thing that I've found. Um, Loneliness, and he's saying that it's lacking a meaningful connection or like a meaningful contribution to something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the perfect opportunity to be like reaching out, practicing, connecting with people. Like I suck at that. Like I'm not good at like reaching out on the phone and talking to people or like connecting with someone. Like now we have a lot of time to be able to do that. And I'm grateful for it because like it was something that like I was like, damn, I need to get around to doing that, or like I need to improve on that. Putting it on
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
back burner.
Yeah. Me too. I see what you're saying. No.
So I'm glad. I'm like, I'm looking for all the good stuff. I know there's tons of terrible shit going on. That's another thing I'm seeing people like get angry about. They're like, oh, like people are dying. Like, yes, we understand that, but we're
Yep.
also trying to like look for any silver lining anywhere too. Like, it's like, yes,
Yeah.
we understand that. So it's just,
Oh,
but
I
we got to
mean,
be grateful too for what we do have.
yeah. The thing about people dying, like as a person who's had a lot of friends and family die, some
Hmm.
very suddenly and horribly in my life,
Yeah.
is you can't dwell on the fact that they're dead or how they died.
Hmm.
Like you got to sit with it and be in the moment, but you have to let the moment pass because you're not dead.
Right.
So you
I
have to
had,
have like you got to have a happy like silver lining kind of thing and be able to take good things away from the situation, even though there's really really bad things.
right.
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
you can't.
I had someone very close to me pass, and like it was such a wake up call to live my life. I was like
Mm-hmm,
stuck in a weird spot,
mm-hmm.
and like knowing, like if you knew that person, if you knew how they lived their life and like what they stood for, like that was it. It was like living your life. So like when that when he passed, like that was the snap of the finger that kind of woke me up and like really catapulted me into a better place. So like as weird and as horrendously unfortunate as that can be, like it helped me out tremendously. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Fucking weird. Oh dang.
yeah, no.
But I'm fortunate enough to be stuck with Brooke too, so like I can start to bounce ideas off of her when I need to.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful for that as well.
Also a very fun person to talk to.
Yes.
Personality wise, she is just a ball to be around. So
Yes, I agree. I've been teaching her how to do proper pour overs, making her do coffee stuff.
Oh man.
I know. Ashley, you need to.
Yes,
I
yes,
don't. I
actually,
mean,
we are lucky with
you have
training partners.
chairs. I just did like a chair video. Got
I have training.
chairs.
Ashley, who made her own punching bag, like you can't make a training dummy.
Yeah, I did yesterday, dude. I have weighted blankets, so like I have like 35 pounds of blanket in this motherfucker.
Nice.
So
I
like,
mean, I have both my training dummies. I've been using those.
well, you
And
have like
actually,
the sweetest dummy available, I think, in my opinion.
Gary's the best.
The Fairtex one is dope. Like,
Oh, Ashley wants to call in. Yeah, that's Gary.
oh yeah, do it.
Oh, all right.
Call in.
Connect. Okay, she's connected.
Can you hear me?
Oh, you can hear me so well. What's up?
Hey, yeah, I'm planning on making a dummy. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
All right. Yeah. Very cool. I have a empty skin that I made. It's just pants right now.
Just pants.
Possibly.
Sometimes that's
I velcroed.
If you have a gi, you can just stuff that fucker. You're good.
No, man. Years ago, I made a skeleton out of PVC pipe, and then my wife made some legs for it, and then I kind of attached a long sleeve shirt to it. This is before I got my other dummies, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
Some you need. That's the thing that I want next is like interactive joints and interactive like hips and stuff.
Figure that shit out. There you go.
Yeah, I'm almost
and
there.
Some swivel things and whatever. Figured out. Home Depot, $25.
Nah, dude, I did PVC and I just measured limb length on actually one of my kids at the time. One of my stepsons. I was like, "Come here, lay down." And I did limb lengths and made him. And,
You're about someone I want to kick the shit out of. Come here.
Well, he thought it was funny because he's like, yeah. I'm like, you won't roll with me, so I'm making a fake person. But I just drilled holes in the ends and tied them together with string to make all the articulating joints.
It's pretty good.
That's sweet.
I like it.
Yeah, but I never figured out how to stuff it. Which now I think I know how. But I'm gonna finish that.
Yeah, I'm brainstorming with that. So like, get a little foam, wrap that or something. I don't know. So many ideas.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you writing stuff down, Ashley? Figuring it out?
I got good ideas. If you wrap the up and then leave the joints mostly open, that probably would work.
That's what I did with the skeleton. The actual bone segments. I'm going to start naming shit. I tried to actually make a skeleton, but I wrapped them in foam. And then I left the joints open. And once you put them inside stuff, it's pretty good.
Yeah. I got
Ashley,
some gloves yesterday. I was stuck here without gloves too, and that was terrible. So finally got some
horrible.
gloves.
I've got like guest gloves and stuff, man. Yeah, so
I went a little bit overboard, and I now have more gloves here than I did at the gym. So
good. Good. They'll last forever.
Stockpiling.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Stockpiling protective gear.
Right.
Do you remember John's CPR dummy, like the big heavy one?
Yeah.
That one had interactive joints and like thick limbs.
It did.
Shit.
Yeah, but it was so heavy.
I know. If we could do that and take some weight off of it, that'd be perfect.
So you should look up. That has to be some sort of EMT thing. If we look up how they did that and then just like adapt that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Fairtex dummy that Mike has, it has like bent feet, bent knees, like a head. And,
I've seen it. I've seen the pictures of it.
It's a really good one. That
it's
one
got a key on.
Mike, have you seen like that? It looks like it has like a hexagonal bottom, and it's like it has like a grappling dummy coming out of that, and it's like a base. It's like grappling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one. That one's
cool. The metal one. Yeah, that one's sweet.
Because like I saw someone doing like all sorts of like truck stuff and like calf slicer stuff to it, and I was like, "Yep."
Yeah.
Or the
I think it's like
Oh, what's the stability ball one? That's like a stability ball with like the little arms and head.
Oh yeah, the little
That
nubs
one's
and
pretty
stuff.
cool. Yeah, that one's kind of cool too.
I want to get that and then put fucking water or sand in that bitch.
Oh hell yeah, yeah.
Man,
Ashley,
That'd be
have you ever
sweet.
put water into like a balance ball or like a
no,
yeah
like a exercise ball, like a big
yeah
one, like the red
Yeah.
one at the gym.
Yep.
yeah?
No.
I have a bunch at my house. I got of all different sizes off the clearance rack once, and I filled them all with some water. Yeah, Mike's used them before.
I'm
Yeah.
sitting on one right now.
Yeah, you put water in it however much you want, and it's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Talk about an
I'm in the
unstable,
process.
weird partner.
yeah.
I have like there's a like this exercise thing. It's like one of those things you hang over the door and then you basically can do like pull-ups on it or whatever, called monkey bars. And they have on their website how to make your own. And I pretty much had all the stuff here to do it, so I'm gonna do that.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah. So you should look that up. They literally have a video on their website of how to do it yourself.
Oh, nice.
That's sweet.
That is super
Yeah,
sweet.
the DIY section of YouTube is gonna blow up during this time. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dang, dude. Huh. I don't have to DIY much anymore as far as training goes. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've just
Yeah,
I've kind of
you're
built it.
overloaded.
I'm just loaded enough. Just enough.
Fair
The-
enough.
The plyo boxes, I think, was the brim. It's about
That
to
was
overflow.
that was the pinnacle. Yeah, you can't if you go over more than that, it's off the cliff.
Well, because I don't have any more places to put things. I really
Yeah.
don't have a space for those plyo boxes. But
Right.
those were $3.75 a piece.
That's
What?
insane.
Go to Fuji's website if there's
You
any
couldn't buy
left.
wood to make them for that much.
That's what I'm saying. That was $400 shipping, but that's
Yeah.
still cheaper than to freaking buy them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, they look sweet though, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
look
they're
nice.
really good. We were using them yesterday, and
wanna play on.
they're really stable. We were hopping on them. It was fun.
When this shit's over, I can't wait to play.
Dude.
That's the thing. Talking about loneliness, like I can work out here. That's fine. You know, like I've never
Yeah.
had a problem. Even before I started at Endeavor, I told Aaron, I was like, I don't have a problem being active. I can't sit still. I never have. But what
Yeah.
I miss is just like screwing around at the gym. That's the tough part.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, being with people is tough, man.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
like-
yeah.
But you got the nice
Uh,
yard.
Oh, I got more than a yard. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
the views and the expanses. I miss that.
Yeah, that
man.
is about what's saving me right now. Yeah.
Yeah, that is the.
Yeah.
I have a beautiful backyard, but it's a postage stamp
Sure. Right.
compared to like I used to live in a place like you, where
Right.
like it was pretty awesome. So
I live in the third floor in the hood. I have a nice tree.
Yeah,
That's
you got a
right.
window. You can see out that sometimes.
I have a nice. There's a nice mossy tree. And that's about it. And some dog poop.
Yeah.
And that's it. But one of these days, yeah, I'll have a nice view.
I'll just keep posting things for you to look at. That's what I.
Yeah,
You know.
that's the
Oh,
thing.
thank you.
We
I love
have to barter. We have to barter experiences. Like you have
Right.
to give me some country. I have to give you some like jujitsu. Like
Right.
and then, yeah, like just,
Yeah.
we're bartering life skills and experiences.
Right.
Okay,
That's
so
great.
weird question to add to that, guys. When I post pictures of my basement and its beauty, I feel like I'm bragging and I feel like a little bit weird. But is that okay? I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just
mean,
rubbing
you
it in
put the
people's
effort in.
faces.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure that nobody could accuse you of knowing that this was going to happen and building it to rub in our faces. So.
Yeah. No, but I've always
Well-
felt like that. Like when I posted, even when this kind of shit doesn't happen, I'm like,
I mean, the intention of it. If the intention of you building that was to do that, then yeah. But
Yeah.
like, I don't think.
Yeah.
You
Exactly.
just,
I
you've
don't.
just literally always wanted your own gym, and you just built one,
Yeah.
and now you're using
And
it.
you've-
Cool.
You've always said that. I mean,
Yeah,
you always
that's-
almost preface it with saying, I've worked for this. I've wanted this. This has been a long time in coming. It's not like you went out bought all of that crap, and then was like, hey, look what I have.
That's true.
That's obviously not the point. So
all right,
well,
cool,
and
cool.
And even the stuff, the sweet stuff you have, like, it's been something that you like, it would like barter for, or like you're like find it to play it against sports, or like you find a deal on it, like
yeah, it's all cheap.
So like you're always like I'm not gonna pay full price for that, but I'm gonna get it. Like,
I'm patient.
No, I think it's cool. It's more of a motivator sort of a thing, or like a, hey, I did this, you could do this too if you really wanted to.
It's also a way to save money on your addiction.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, travel time and gym fees I get to cut out.
Yeah. Well, on top of that, like, you're knowledgeable to have all of that stuff. A lot of people don't know what to do with half of that shit and get it anyway.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why playing against sports exists, man. I love it.
Yeah. You know what to do with a lot of different stuff in a functional way, and it works. Like, everything has a purpose that way, so. A lot of people have really nice gyms in their garages that look dope and shit, but are fucking stupid and don't work.
I actually had a thought the other day, or maybe it was this morning. I don't know. What day is it? I don't even know.
It doesn't matter. Like, that's the thing.
Right.
It doesn't matter anymore.
I was thinking that people were going to find out from this, maybe, like, what they actually need for a home gym. Like, what would they actually use or want? Like, to build, to have their home gym. Like, what would their home gym be if they could make it whatever? And would they actually use it? Like, maybe you have all of this extra equipment and you're not using any of that crap. You want this, and maybe people will figure that out. But yeah.
I mean, I saw an Instagram post of like, it looked like a garage, but it was converted entirely into like climbing pegs, like climbing wall stuff.
Dude.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
so,
my
like,
next project.
Again, it's just like, like whatever tickles your fancy. Like, you like jiu-jitsu, you get some mats. You like rock climbing, get a fucking wall. You like squatting, whatever, get a rack. Like, it's like whatever you're really into. But like, that's the thing. Are you actually going to use it?
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, are you going to make the investment and like use it and get your money out of it?
and then get your money's worth, right? Exactly. But then if once this is over, like, is it necessary, right? Like, only have what you need to be happy and what you're going to use, and like nothing extra, really.
Yeah. And like, I've seen people put like rogue squat racks in their bedroom and shit, and I'm like, I can't do that. Like, I'm not doing that. Like,
right? Exactly.
It's a little much. Our doomsday preppers geniuses now. Ha.
I think they're having a moment. They're having a moment.
Definitely having their moment. Yeah. They can finally eat all that spam.
They're definitely they're eating some of their MREs with a smile on their face, for sure. They're enjoying it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So our topic today is I don't know, being alone together and finding a common ground with people and communities. And so I think the three of us are a fun example.
We fight people.
Yeah, we fight people. We like to hug people until they pass out. I don't know.
So I mean, this is part of like a huge part of all of our lives, like touching people. Making physical connection. Like, like, if you think about it, you don't think about the physical connection in jiu-jitsu of like being beneficial.
Yeah,
or like the physical touch aspect.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be fucking romantic. It can be just touch.
No, yeah,
no, but like just skin to skin contact. Period.
Or even like, not just human. Like, because we went from literally hugging I was hugging multiple people a day, rolling around on the ground with them, punching each other in the face, whatever, to literally not supposed to let anybody within 6 feet of me. Like, that's insane.
Yeah, that's nuts. And okay, to put it in context, don't do jiu-jitsu. We mean like little baby style hugging where you wrap your legs around them as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Full body hug.
Like we're trying to press as much of our body against as much of their body as possible.
Exactly.
Connection. Yeah.
So that's been stripped away, and I'm having withdrawals.
Yeah.
It's weird. I didn't notice. It's definitely a thing.
Yeah. But Brooke and I got to roll yesterday for a little bit, and like that was great because like I've been trying to like take a little sec off to just like recoup a little bit anyway. But then I got to roll, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, this is great. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely hugging everybody when this is done.
Oh,
Lots
Yeah,
of
yeah.
hugs.
yeah.
Yeah, lots of hugs.
And the
I was
thing
thinking
is,
like 24-hour open, Matt.
right?
Thank you.
Yeah, no kidding. Like even if that was, can you imagine? Like we could make that even into a fundraiser, like 24-hour
Oh, yeah.
open mat. Like here we go, whatever. People will be all over that shit.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I wonder if a lot of that's gonna happen. But
It
I
will.
probably.
to a
There's gonna be
point, I
so
think.
many like tournaments and shit that are like benefits. Like, let's go. Like,
Yeah, it'll be pockets though, because I think outside of even for us, outside of like a jujitsu context, we're gonna be paranoid. We're gonna be like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna Wakanda forever, everybody. Huh? What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. There's definitely going to be long-term social impacts, and I'm very interested to see what they're going to be. But yeah, I mean it's interesting. I don't know.
Yeah. See how it all unfolds throughout the planet. Should be interesting. Although I'm still in favor of the 2 to 3 week stay at home every spring. The whole
Yeah,
world, like the whole
everyone.
world needs to do
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
let's schedule it. Yeah, let's schedule it for next year. Let's just get it out of
I'm
the way.
down with that. I'm an introvert. I have no problem being alone typically, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
but like which you guys have talked about before, good connection. That's what I want. So figuring out ways to do that while we're all stuck is definitely the thing. But 2 to 3 weeks at
Yeah.
home every spring, I'm down 100%.
I'm totally cool with that. Yeah. Because heck, by next
Yeah.
spring, we'll be ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Everyone's gonna start battening down the hatches and fucking getting their home gyms ready, just in case.
Yeah.
between
Yeah,
that
exactly.
and my library. I gotta get the bookshelf.
Oh my God.
Man. And I'm
My
sad.
reading list is never ending. I can't. There's no way. I'm never going to be done. So yeah.
Yeah, that's why I converted this room into a library. It's
Yeah.
a place to put all the books I haven't read yet. Keep it organized.
Yep.
Yep.
I just recommended the inner game of tennis and the mindful athlete to someone this morning.
Oh, nice.
I was like, this is the time. Pick
I
'em
was
up, read 'em.
I was referencing the inner game of tennis a bunch to my daughter this week, like in kind of random ways. I got to toss the book at her now. But
It's a great book.
yeah, I was like, mentally why we train is it speaks to the part of your brain that doesn't have language. Like as in self too, right? Yeah.
Dude, I first read that shit in like 7th grade. I was like, oh God, I'm
You were
an
ahead of the
anxious
game,
motherfucker.
bro.
Well, I was anxious as shit, and one of my coaches was ahead of his game, and he gave it to me. So I was like, "You're the shit."
That's cool.
I still talk to him this day. Like, he was like, he helped me out tremendously in terms of. I remember one of the things he said. He's like, "You're not wrestling, and wrestling isn't you." Because I was like wrapped up in identity, weird shit, and like I was young, I didn't know what to fucking do.
Right.
So like
Yeah.
he helped me out a lot in that way, and then he like gave me that book, and like that book has stuck with me since then. So
Yeah.
it's fucking great. I think that book is a little more like cold and clinical in my opinion, and then like the mindful athlete is very like personable and like fuck yeah, okay, like I can do that. Like,
Yeah.
but 2 of my favorite books that you should read right now, especially if you're feeling lonely.
Yeah, mindful athlete's a good one, man. I gave you that one, right?
Which one?
Mindful athlete.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So I can't remember where I discovered it. I can't remember if it was I knew about it or I saw that interview with George Mumford and got it. I think it was kind of both because I knew who Mumford was for a long time. But
yeah, Mumford's a shit.
but yeah, that's a really good book. I want to read that again. Actually,
I was gonna
Go
say like
over
I might run through it again. Like,
Yeah.
what are you reading?
I think it's awesome. Being able to anybody's read that's like that. That's the kind of compassion and stuff that we need to be spreading around right now. Like this is something I've read that's helpful for me. You can be that person to somebody else, right? If they're struggling right now, helping them through, and that's the kind of connections we're gonna have to focus on for a while.
no,
Yep.
yeah, definitely, yeah. Hey, speaking of recommendations, oh shit, I don't have it near me. I'm not used to being tethered to my computer. I'm reading a book about the last, like she was the last living student of Jigoro Kano, founder of judo. This book, she was interviewed when she was 99 years old. She was the first female 10th degree black belt in judo. Her last name's Fukuda.
Oh wait,
Kyoko Fukuda.
I don't know what that. I haven't read that, but that is awesome.
I just got two books about her. This one interview one, and then another one about off balancing and throwing techniques. Like she's a master of. I've been digging into at the park while my daughter's having social distancing bike rides with friends.
Dude, I went to a metro park to be like isolated, and there's fucking everyone there, so I had to just leave. I was like, God damn it.
I'm the king of social isolation in that department, because like people say hi, and I just kind of look up like, hey, and like let them know, don't sit next to me.
Yeah.
See, I've always had that vibe. That's not hard.
It's not hard. Yeah, it's normal for me. Yeah, everyone else have trouble with it. I'm like, nope, I'm good.
People feel my 6 foot radius outside of quarantine. They're like, don't get close to that guy. Like he doesn't want people around him. I'm like an electric eel, you know. Like you get closer, like this isn't right. And oh fuck.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Your gut's telling you, don't get closer.
Yeah.
Now, okay. So here's the funny thing is, we all kind of have like the autopilot bubble that other people sense. Yeah, we all hug the shit out of each other.
Right.
Like,
I know.
Like, what's the signal to let people in your bubble? Because like, I never got the vibe from either one of you.
It's the slap and bump, man. Are you standing on my mats and the slap and bump, and then okay, we can hug. That's fine. That's cool. But outside of that, I guess maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I guess we very rarely see each other outside of that. Like we see someone out of context. I wonder. Yeah.
I think it's like a mutual respect that we both recognize each other's bubbles, and then we are willing to break it on our own terms for each other because we respect the bubble. And we're like, all right, we're going to go right back out immediately.
Right. Like Mike, if I saw you, Cheney, if I saw you, or like obviously Brooke or whatever, like, or any of the guys at the gym that I'm regularly with all the time, like that doesn't really, it's like broken, right? But like anybody else for the first time, you know, there is, do you respect me? Are we seeing eye to eye? You know, you got to like do the eye thing back and forth, and then you're like, okay, cool. Yeah, and if that respect's there, then the respect's there. If you're just some Joe Blow off the street who I don't know, like, no.
Even like if I'm walking with people, like the small circle that I would walk with or whatever, like, it's almost like the radius grows to that group. It's like, all right, don't fuck with my group now. Like,
right. Yeah, it just expands a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
So I think those types of things, like weird kind of like stay the fuck away from me things, will kind of dissolve after this. People like say hi to each other more, or like stop and talk with each other more, and kind of things like that.
I think people just be conscious of it one way or the other, whereas before they weren't.
Well, now you have to be. Everyone's sort of been made aware.
Right.
Yeah. I got to tell you a funny story. Okay, so I used to live in China 20 years ago. Okay, like literally 20 years ago now. But when I got there, like everybody holds hands and like puts their arms around each other, like men, women, children, fucking everybody. Yeah. And they everybody also wears Speedos, which is weird. Bunch of skinny dudes in Speedos. But so there's two things that very much shocked me. And I was talking to a guy I had met who's actually from Columbus, Ohio. It was funny. I met him there, and I was like, dude, are there a lot of openly gay people here? He's like, fuck no. I'm like, why does everybody put their arms around each other and stand right next to you and touch your face? I'm like, he's like, because it's an overpopulated country, bro. He's like, there are different ways to hold hands. I'm like, what? Yeah. He goes, are their fingers intertwined? No. Then they're just friends. Yeah. Like, oh, okay. That's weird. Please step back. Yes, I'm wearing board shorts. Yes, that's a bathing suit. You're weird.
Yeah, you're the weird one now.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll adopt some more customs like that. That's why everyone should
study abroad. Or live abroad. Like, seriously. It's
for at least 6 months of your life, man. Just to be, like, to a place where no one looks like you and you don't speak the language, preferably.
Yeah. Yep.
Because then you really gotta, like, it puts a lot of things in perspective. It's very funny.
Definitely.
Although
100%.
With that said, I now wear a James Bond bathing suit.
Dude, those ones are sick, dude. Those are sweet.
Yeah, my I have Daniel Craig's bathing suit from
Yeah.
Casino Royale that I
Yeah.
got
Yep.
on a dare. My wife dared me, actually. And I was like, I'm gonna find it. And I got a
I'm
nice
gonna get it.
knockoff.
I
It's
don't give a
spectacular.
shit.
Yeah. And then I got another one, which is just a board short rash guard that I just wear just the rash guard. It's longer, but okay.
Nice.
I'm Chinese
Nice.
now. Great. All right. Okay.
No, you know, whatever. You live there.
Hey, what's up, Jamie? Entered the spot. Oh, Sinister Breed. He lives in Ecuador, so he knows all about
Sweet.
the speedos, I'm sure. Everyone else
Yeah.
in the world, that's a bathing suit. Yeah, that and the
Right.
metric system, right?
And capris. Well, at least in Europe.
I wear man capris. I've been wearing man capris for ever since ever. When the heck did Beckham sign the lifetime contract with Adidas? Because
Oh,
that's the first pair of man capris I ever got. So probably 07, 08.
yeah.
But one time I was in Target and a dude from where was he from? He was from Germany, and he walked up to me at the Starbucks in Target. He's like, "Where are you from?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm from the States, bruh." Because I could
Yeah, sure.
and he's like, "Oh, okay. I thought you might be European because there's the pants."
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. No one in the States wears these yet.
Yeah.
But
They should, man. They're so
the-
great.
they're coming out now for men. Target had some not too
Yeah.
long,
We'll see.
like in the
It only
spring.
took 10 extra years.
Yeah, seriously. But yeah, people are catching up a little bit. But yeah, they're the best pants, especially if you're tall. Actually, you have the same problem I do.
Yeah, exactly.
Is you're tall
Dude.
and skinny, so just pants don't fit.
Oh my God. Let's not even get into that. And then I'm a tall and gangly ass woman. So literally I can't ever find clothes that fit me.
Your geese are tough.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's miserable.
The lanky geese, though, I think.
I know.
Do they have?
I literally have just stopped buying other ones, and I was like, I'm gonna just buy these. Like for real, it's
Yeah.
not even worth it.
Lanky geese are the bomb. I have two of them. They're great.
Yeah.
But
You're
lanky,
you're the reason I even knew what they were, and I just haven't got one yet. I kept trying because I'll see some on sale. It'll be like $60. I'll be like, I could try it. It's fine. It'll be okay, and it never is. So I'm just giving up.
yeah, lanky spats are really worth it. A2Ls pretty much all over in any gi fit me pretty damn well. But
Yeah.
especially say lanky and scramble and what's the other one? I can't think of the name of it. Lanky and scramble especially, and then there's another one A2L that I have that fits really well. But lanky spats are the best.
Well, I have Lululemon. I will never go away from there as long as they're making leggings because they are the best ones I've found and they last forever on the mats. So they're the bomb. But so I don't have any trouble in that department. It's just the geese basically.
I would like some Lululemon man spats. I would like that.
I'm sure that they make them.
Yeah, or at least I'll talk to someone and get some and be like, "Yo."
Yeah, I'll hook you up with
Or
Trish.
mesh
She
pants.
can find you some.
Yeah. Whatever happened to LuLaRoe? Is that still a thing?
I think
Not
they
as
just
much.
no. I don't know. Those things though, you would wear them like 3 times and like because my sisters had some. And they would just like disintegrate, basically.
Wasn't it like a fucking conspiracy or not conspiracy?
I think it
pyramid scheme?
it was like a pyramid scheme. Yeah.
No, it was definitely a pyramid scheme. Yeah, I mean, very
So
typical.
a bunch of people got fucked over with that. Like,
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah,
we got a dude
no.
from Chicago on the line.
what's up, Chicago?
Sarah's pal just entered. Where's the Chicago dude? Jamie from Chicago, and Tradion entered the live studio. And yeah, Kickfits is
Sweet.
back. Yeah.
How's everyone? Ashley, what's your coffee situation been? How's your coffee?
Yeah,
been?
Oh, it's so thankfully I had just bought a full bag of Snow Angel before like literally the world shut down, and I never left my house again. So I'm okay so far. It's gonna be we're gonna have to go to the store at the end of this week probably. And but I'm okay with coffee. Doing okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm set with coffee, but I need. This is dumb. So Viking Coffee has a new roast out, and they may be giving samples of that if you
Cool.
buy some coffee from them. So I'm thinking about getting a sample pack anyway, because I
Yeah,
don't need more coffee. So
yeah.
uh, sample packs are $12, Mike. Why don't you get it?
Huh?
Viking
What's
coffee.
that one?
That's Viking coffee, an old man strength.
Ooh, I love that one.
Look on our Instagram, the conversation I was having with them. Yeah, because I don't need any more coffee.
Have you guys noticed? Did you guys see the homage shirt that came out, the hug and a mug, like the coffee
Oh
shirt?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That was
that's.
cool. Yeah, you sent that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did
That's a
I?
cool
Okay,
shirt.
yeah. I think it's awesome. The different we have so many local coffee places in Columbus, and they're all starting to do things for like the crisis.
I think it's
Like
cool.
giving coffee to like the healthcare workers and stuff. And I think that's so
Yeah.
cool and an awesome opportunity. So,
I mean,
like
I think
anybody who's listening, definitely look into that stuff, like your local coffee roasters and what they're
Yep.
doing.
your
'Cause that's
local
pretty.
coffee shops and coffee roasters, like yeah, giving stuff to the first responders and healthcare workers,
Yeah,
but
that's awesome.
also just doing curbside service of
Yeah, exactly.
order on an
Definitely.
app or call in, and we're gonna leave it on the porch for you.
Yeah, yeah,
And
that's awesome.
that's just cool for people, man.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, there's a coffee
Uh,
in Ecuador called Devil's Semen. It's red. I know it's a creepy name, but it's fucking amazing.
I want to try
Holy
that.
crap, dude. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna
All
get
right, I
off here,
must.
guys. I've got to go. I've got to go do some work. But it was awesome to talk
Noise.
to you.
Yeah, no
Thanks for
problem,
calling
dude.
in.
Thanks for
Yeah,
calling
no
in.
problem. All right. Bye.
All right, see you later.
Peace.
That was cool. That was nice to hear
Yeah.
Ashley's voice.
Indeed. Nice to have a
Red.
connection.
Yes, a proper connection.
Yep. But yeah, it's makes you feel less alone when you got another voice in the chat room. You know, it's good.
It's true, man. I'm having a ball on
That's
this chat, actually.
yeah.
It's a
Well,
good
like
way.
just a lot of the like video meeting software stuff has been a fucking lifesaver. Like
It's been good, man.
I see people doing like Zoom parties, like people are just hanging out, but they're drinking wine or whatever with each other, but on Zoom and shit. Like it's goofy, but it's cool. Like I've been teaching classes on Zoom, like shit like that. So
Yeah. No, I was doing from the Juice Athlete Compound.
yeah,
Tim Thackeray and Jason Hahn. They did
those
a
guys are
free
awesome.
Zoom on Saturday, which was really cool. Yeah, so it's neat to
They liked something of ours recently.
yeah, they did. Yeah, I just fanned them and they liked their stuff. I told
Yeah.
Jason Hahn about movement for grappling,
Yeah,
and because he's a physical therapist, so it's right up his alley. A lot of the stuff he's
right.
been doing for Taekwondo is very much the same, in
Yep.
the same sort of vein. But it was cool to like see them as people, not necessarily as competitors or rivals, or you know, or I guess
That's
in Tim Thackeray's case, an asshole from OTC who just comes into team trials without ever fucking qualifying. I love you, Tim. Don't worry, but it's old story.
you're like I get to see past that. You're like I'm past
Yeah,
that.
got to see you as a human being now. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the best part. When you get to see people like that in a more human light, it's great.
Yeah, and I mean, just to share the knowledge is really fun of
Yep.
what they've been working on all these years. And we've all been kind of on the same knowledge track of where we just sort of have a history of overtraining.
Yeah.
And like, no, let's not overtrain anymore. Let's just do the right thing for an hour
Right.
instead of some of the right stuff and all the wrong stuff for 3 hours.
Yep. Been there, done that.
Yeah, so that's
Fucking
been cool.
sucks.
Yeah, that was fun, and just to see where the game has moved, which is
Yeah.
interesting. Like I don't like Olympic Taekwondo anymore,
Mhm.
but the how people have adapted to it is interesting to see. Anyway,
Yeah.
there are nuggets of wisdom there. But I'll be doing that. I'll be doing that again this Saturday. Yeah,
Are they doing another one?
yeah, they're gonna do them every Saturday for a while.
Sweet. I mean, it's cool to see like how people are pooling resources and making shit still happen for people. You know,
Yeah,
still bringing knowledge, resources to people. It's good.
yeah, especially for people that have never trained alone or just don't have the knowledge to use what they have.
Yeah.
You're getting people that really know what the fuck they're doing, that because of the internet we can instantly connect and can give video and knowledgeable breakdowns, and you can ask them a question and then be like, oh, okay, here's what you do. And so everyone gets to level up without all the trial and error, which is
Right.
which is
I think that's why you get into teaching. You're like, man, that sucked. I don't want that to happen to someone else, and then you help them out.
yeah, they help them out and get to they get to be pushed along quite a bit faster.
Yeah, and it's great.
Yeah, so that's
and even more exponentially more so with the internet and connections that way. So
yeah, and it's funny because this is a really fun contrast to, say, before everyone got on lockdown. The internet had been really demonized, of like people's having too much screen time and spending all this time doing this and that, and now everyone's getting to switch that. My daughter's been FaceTiming her friends a bunch, but she's staying in contact with people, and they're like drawing and painting together and doing cosplay together.
That connection's more important now than it is for like not having screen time. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, so they've turned the screen time into a decent connection, man.
Yeah, I think that's again something that's been demonized, and kind of turning that around and making it work for us, and realizing it's just a tool. It's another tool. Yeah, if you abuse it, it'll fuck you up, but it's only a tool.
Yeah, it's a tool, but I guess everyone's learning to use the tool better. Yeah, which is which I really like. And like I said last week about my wife doing all these video conferences and stuff. Like, I hope that becomes a permanent thing, because this is taking like so much drive time away. Right? She doesn't have to commute all over the state now.
Right.
And it's been phenomenal.
Like you said, when all this popped off, when all of it popped off, you were like, you're going to see what meetings were, could have been emails and whatnot. And like that absolutely has been the case. So
yeah, I think that's no one can imagine that away anymore.
Right.
Like, now you have to see. And then if someone who thought that should have been an in-person meeting and it is now an email, and they see that it's effective, they're like, well, crap, can't make that excuse anymore. Right. Yeah. And and people working from home as well. Like, my wife works with someone that is completely against people working from home. Thinks that people will be completely unproductive and not do anything, and he really hates it.
Right.
And now everyone's working from home and fucking crushing it, and like they're doing well because they have a lot of backlog stuff and stuff they can just do from home.
Right.
And everyone's just kicking ass. And so it's kind of like, in your face, bro. 20th century.
Yeah. Like, make it work for you, bro. Like, come on now.
Society moves forward.
Yeah. It's like people digging their heels in that way. It's just like, come on now. Like, this is a tool. Let's go. Like,
I mean,
it's not. It's not the devil. It's a tool. We can put it down.
And so now it's the situation kind of bred that.
Right.
If without taking all the choices away, how creative are you, and how much are you now really utilizing the power of it? That's good, man. Yeah.
That's what I think. Loneliness, whether it's state mandated or not, like can make you reflect. Like, you have to start reflecting on that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Start reflecting on, okay, this is the situation I have in my hand. I can be a kind of a bitch about it and make it the worst thing ever, or I can make it work for me and make this a positive experience that I can grow from and prepare for next time, and cover a few more bases.
Yeah, do you think it's really sort of thrown that in your face of, say, decisions that you make by yourself that make you miserable? And then you can say, oh, I'm doing that to myself in a way. Let me look at it differently. And then you're like, oh, I'm happier now. Well, shit, that was all on me.
Yeah. So like, with like the hustle and bustle of life and society being shut down, like, people don't have other things to do to like mask their shit, like mask their problem. Like, it's like, all right, you got to sit with your problems now. It's like, what are you gonna do about them? Like,
where do they go? Yeah.
So this is the time to reflect and like, really try to make a change. Like, it's a good time to start making small habitual changes to make it a firm habit when society picks back up. Like,
and small changes, like literally just like, why the hell am I on Instagram right now?
Exactly.
Am I just scrolling through, just staring at shit for no reason?
Yep.
or am I doing it to check on one specific thing and getting off? Like, well,
That's equally as lonely as sitting there reading a book or whatever. Like looking at other people's weird moments like that is a weird, different type of loneliness too.
yeah.
That
Whereas you could get off and read a good book and get more out of it. Yeah.
Yes. But which is because there's so much time on people's hands right now. Like I know it's easy to get stuck in scroll mode and see really good shit, but then also see really terrible shit too. So like
Yeah.
you just have to know you have a filter of what you're taking in. So take in good shit.
Yeah. And so like you're kind of like, but it's like you have to notice that.
Yeah.
Because you can't go anywhere and you can't do anything else. And
so that's what I like when Johann Harri talks about signals, like those uncomfortable moments being signals to things. Like if you're unhappy with, having to sit in your apartment, whatever, like that's a signal that you need to work on. Like
that's a signal for that you need to change something. So start to experiment with what that change is.
Whether that's just like knowing that you need to like sit with yourself more, meditate, center. Like I don't know. There's so many things you could do, but yeah, there's like recognizing like anger and like things as signals and like digging into the root of what those things are, and then working on them. Because what other choice do you got?
Yeah, and knowing that like just try stuff. Like everything you try, it's not going to work. It's some of it's going to bomb completely, but it's just one more way to know how to not do it. Keep going. You're going to get better.
1000%.
All right, man. Are we winding down?
Yeah, I think it's been about that time.
Yeah, it's about that time.
That's a great little connection with peeps.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Ashley, thanks for calling in. Sinister Breed, thanks for chatting.
Yeah.
Thanks to everyone for chatting.
Everyone hanging out in the chat. And yeah, we're getting better at this.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, we got real used to doing face-to-face. Now we're just getting used to remote, which is cool.
Yeah.
Because like you said it, I'll go somewhere, you'll go somewhere. We'll have to do it from somewhere else too. So it's cool.
Yeah, so good practice. I do looking forward to getting back together though.
Oh yeah, 1000% that as well.
Mm-hmm. So,
all right, y'all.
Oh yeah, before we go, real quick, I guess note of last week's episode is about to go up for download. Cool. Like, so if you haven't listened to the live stuff, you can listen to it now. And this will be up. This will be up in a few days. Sweet. And so, yeah. So I guess until next Friday.
Until whenever.
Yeah.
Stay classy. Stay away from people. Reach out to someone and call them, text them, whatever. Make a connection. Call us. Hit us up on Instagram if you want to chat, whatever. Get you on the next one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, stay safe and drink your coffee, folks.
All right, everybody. Keep your coffee regular, everyone.
Peace in.